Right, guys, so yesterday night I made a video on who I think will be the LF character coming out for Dragon Ball Legends 50th anniversary part 2 in just 1 or 2 weeks. Now, a lot of people were kind of confused why I tossed up LF Orange Piccolo as if it were to be on the left field, like completely out of the equation, right? So it's well in the ballpark, but a lot of you guys are saying it's going to be a villain, and a villain specifically from a movie. So I'm going to break down a very simple process of elimination on why I think most of these villains, besides maybe 1 or 2, would not make the cut for part 2's 50th anniversary. So let's jump get into it. And by the way, as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys simply like and subscribe, because why not? It is for free. So all right, guys, pretty self-explanatory. Yesterday we got the final free-to-play character, which was the final form Cooler, and before that we ended up getting the Android 13. So the two tags that obviously these characters have in common is A, sagas from the movies, and B, powerful opponents. So yes, they are sagas from the movies, and it doesn't necessarily need to be exactly powerful opponents and sagas from the movies, the next LF. I want to make that very clear. It's just at least one of their tags that could be involved as the LF, which would be sagas from the movies. So that's why I tossed up LF Orange Piccolo. It doesn't necessarily need to be a both tags. It doesn't need to match both tags. It's never been the case, okay? But if we just take a look at a very, very simple process of elimination, guys, I came out with a few villains here from, or at least the notable villains from the movies, okay? Let's just break this down. Okay, so first things first, we are going to rule out Cooler, or Final Form Cooler, as well as Android 13, because they just came out as free-to-play characters, or they're coming out this weekly reset, right? So let's just rule them out as a process of elimination. Metal Cooler, let's toss him out there. Let's toss him out there as well. No, Metal Cooler is not worthy as an anniversary character. As a normal LF character on a normal month like a September, sure, why not? As an anniversary character, nobody will be summoning for that, and I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball Legends is well aware of that as well. That's exactly why you don't see any more Valentine's Day girls banners coming out left and right like it used to, for the first or second year of the game, because people don't summon on it. They usually like to tie that into something else. So let me make that very clear. Cooler is not going to come out alongside Android 13, or neither is Fusion Super 13, because it just does not make any sense, right? And that's not anniversary hype either. So Janemba. Okay, so Janemba is actually a very cool, I love Janemba, I really, really do. I just don't think that there's enough of, because you have to think, when a character gets released, for example, Goku and Frieza, there has to be a supporting cast around that banner. And if we just take a look at Janemba, yes, we can take a look at Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but are we really going to get another Super Saiyan 3 Goku? That's not going to be the case, guys. That's 100% not going to be the case. There's not enough there to support an anniversary hype banner with, like, for example, part 1, 6 characters. There's just not enough there, right? There's not enough meat there, right? And if you guys might be saying any Gogeta character or something like that, I mean, you could take a look at a Gogeta, right? But we just, what, we're going to get another fusion, and we're all expecting like Vegito Blue for part 3. It just doesn't make any sense. It does not add up. I love Janemba, don't get me wrong. I just do not think he's going to be part 2 worthy. I think he's for sure going to come out in the future, perhaps maybe this year or next year as a normal LF for a normal month, right? Or perhaps maybe an Ultra, who knows? Lord Slug, I don't need to explain myself. I just don't need to explain myself. Garlic Jr., I don't need to explain myself at all, okay? There's no explanation needed here, okay? Turles, I do not need to explain myself at all. Once again, Turles, of course, is not going to come out, especially for an anniversary, nor I think he's ever going to come out as an LF anytime soon. Bojack and LF maybe down the line, but definitely not anniversary banner related. Although I will say he did come out as technically part of an anniversary, back, I think, what was it, year 3, part 2, alongside the transforming Gohan from the movie. So I'm not going to rule it out, but I'm not going to lean towards it, right? Because he did come out already as a part 2 character, but that was a different game back in the day, right? Okay, next up, we are going to be tossing out Broly. So Broly, I want to really quick talk about this character. We have, number one, I don't think it's going to be Broly. Okay, look, these are all the Brolys we have currently right now, okay? So I do want to mention that right now we just got this DBZ Broly, not too long ago, not DBS, DBZ Broly as an Ultra unit. We currently have this DBS LF Broly as well, which definitely needs a Zenkai or B in Awakened equipment, something around those lines, right? And once again, let me go back to the supporting cast. If we get a Broly movie, DBS Broly movie, And what? We're going to get another Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. There's not enough supporting cast there. We just got a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta not too long ago, okay, guys? And as well as a free-to-play Broly here, too. So I'm going to rule this one out, guys. He's hype, but I'm going to rule this one out for common sense reasons, right? So I'm going to rule out Broly as well. That leaves us with a very tricky two characters left that I want to toss out. Number one, I am very confused as to why Beerus from the movie, okay? From the movie where he fights Goku, as you guys can see right here. This specific scene, okay? From Battle of Gods. Why in the world is he not part of Saga? He is a movie, but in the game, they don't consider him, nor do they consider God Goku part of a Sagas from the movies team. Now, they could definitely change that, and they should definitely change that because it makes sense. They're part of a movie, and yet they're not. It doesn't match, right? Maybe because technically the movie is also part of the anime, and they both kind of like, it's kind of like a mirror of the anime and the movie itself. So I can see why, but technically speaking, he is also movies, okay? So that leaves us with Cell Max and Orange Piccolo, okay? It's process of elimination, guys. If you guys want to correct me wrong, correct something I said here that's not common sense, please go ahead. Let me know. Actually, let's read some comments here. I don't know what people are saying. Some guy said Broly. I explained myself. Even this guy right here, this guy gets it. No villain on that list is anniversary hype unless it's Beerus. But Beerus is, like I just explained myself, not part of Sagas from the movies because he's kind of part of the anime as a mirror match, right? So that leaves us with Cell Max. How would they do Cell Max? I mean, honestly, they could just blow this anniversary out of the water, make tons of money. If they really, and by the way, Beast Gohan has not came back yet in 8 months. So we can expect a Beast Gohan to come back, especially because they know everybody's expecting everybody's expecting to summon on Beast Gohan. There's a lot of people that are new to the game that missed out on Beast Gohan. So a lot of people definitely do want to spend on Beast Gohan or max him out. He's still a very, very good character. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But Cell Max, how would they do it? My answer to that is you're a multi-million-dollar company. Figure it out. If you give me multi-millions of dollars, I'll figure it out. You know, give me a small budget and I'll figure it out. Whether you include him on a Dr. Hito where he hits the button and then the Cell Max comes out, whether you guys toss him in a summon animation where instead of Broly, it's Cell Max, and then let's just say Gohan comes out with a special beam cannon, something, man, something Cell Max related for sure. But if we're just taking a look at the spectrum of superhero, of the character list, right, of who they could come out as a supporting cast, like I was explaining in the beginning of the video, it's very self-explanatory. There's a good chunk of characters that they could tackle. LF Piccolo, we got Cape Gohan, we got, let's just say Dr. Hito, Magenta, maybe an Extreme Goten or Teen Goten and Teen Trunks. So there's a lot to tackle there. There's a lot of meat to tackle there, and as well as going to be the, of course, first year anniversary of the Dragon Ball Superhero movie that came out in Japan in just about 6 days from now, which is going to be June 11th. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this simple process of elimination. I still think it's going to be superhero. I'm going to stand my ground on it for sure. If anything, worst case scenario, or not worst case scenario, the second case scenario, which I still don't think it's going to happen, Battle of Gods, which would be cool to me, actually, a Beerus. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Comment down below. What do you guys think about all this? Simple process of elimination, very simple stuff, guys. I'm not just tossing out these characters out of the blue. I'm just going by an elimination process. So if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you simply like and subscribe, and I'll definitely catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.